Hey, this is Life with Sean Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video, is about another girl's trip gone horribly wrong. Let's watch the video.
I feel like we always talk about trips making it out the group chat, but we never talk about trips not making it back home. I did a story time on this before, but I never finished because I just didn't think that you guys cared for me to finish. But a lot of people were like, where's the story time? Where's part two? Where's part two? Where's part two? So let's run it back for the ones who missed it. You really need to be careful of who you call your friends, and you really need to be careful of who you're going on these girls' trips with. This is the story all about how, this is the story of how I got arrested in Cancun, Mexico on a girls' trip. I went on a girls' trip for what used to be my friend's birthday, and it was 4 of us. So us 4 girls go to Cancun. We think we're gonna have the time of our freaking life, until we didn't. Full details of the trip, leading up to the trip, and etc. will be on my YouTube channel, but I just want to get into the tea of let's just start from when we got arrested. I must say that everything leading up into this point was lit. We were having literally the time of our lives. It was like one of my favorite trips so far. We were on a resort, we were getting lit, we were getting drunk. So then we decided to go to a pool party called Coco Bongo in Mexico. If y'all don't know what that is, that's basically just exactly what I said. It's like a pool party, club vibe, outdoors / indoors. I can't really explain it. Just know it was lit as fuck. We're lit, we're popping bottles. You already know how to go on a girls trip. Everything is fun. Might I add that the birthday girl was more so my friend. The other 2 girls on the trip were her friends. So we're lit, we're having the time of our life. Everything was cool. We were getting to know each other. The vibe was vibing. We had one too many drinks and it was time to go. I was basically blacked out drunk. Like, I barely remember half of that pool party. I remember like the beginning, but like towards the end I really don't remember. I didn't like come back to up until people were starting to get arrested and fighting. So fast forward, we were lit. There was these guys who were there and he wanted to talk to one of the birthday girl's friend. He's like, y'all are pretty as fuck. Y'all should come back to our Airbnb. We're having a good time. Like, let's not let the party stop here. So the birthday girl is basically like, no, like, we're lit. We're gonna go back to our resort. Maybe we sober up, we'll come back and link with y'all. But right now, like, we're too lit. Like, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here. The birthday girl was trying to get her friend to come, and she basically was just like, no, like, I want to go with them. So the birthday girl was like, no, I'm not letting you go with them. You're too drunk. We're all lit. We came together. We're going to leave together, which I definitely understand. And I'm grateful for that part of this whole story because I was definitely lit. And another one of her friends was definitely lit as well. So us going to a house with a bunch of guys that we don't know would just not ended well, like, at all. As we were on our way to the taxi, things start going wrong when the birthday girl started getting frustrated with the other girl who wanted to stay with the boys. She basically was like, come on, let's go. You're being a whore. You're being a fake friend. Like, you're doing too much. Like, let's go. Like, we're out of here. This is not that. You need to get into this car. But it's like the way that she was saying it was like mad aggressive. And I guess the other girl was just not for it. She's like, you're not my mom. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? And it's like, I definitely get both sides of it. I get you being a protective friend and you want your friend to get out of a sticky situation that they can put themselves through. But at the same time, you're my friend, not my mother. You don't have to be like, bitch, let's the fuck go. You fucking whore, you fake ass friend. Like, popping it, especially in front of everybody. It'll be one thing to do it like privately, but in front of a whole crowd of people, it's just like, you're doing too much. And I think that's where the conflict starts. We're getting into our taxi to head back to the resort. The birthday girl sits to the front. Us 3 friends were sitting inside the back. The birthday girl turns around, basically popping it some more, like, you're weird as shit, da 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 da. And then the friend is like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to, da 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 da. And at this point, hands is in each other's faces, and then now punches are starting to be thrown. Bitches is swinging. Bitches is fighting inside of this motherfucking taxi in Cancun, Mexico. Everything was literally happening fast as fuck. Like, me and the other girl, we didn't even have a chance to try to stop them from fighting because next thing you know, the cops were literally dragging the birthday girl out of the car. Like, literally. The cops are dragging her out the car. Don't give 2 shits of how they're handling her at all. They're putting a cuffs behind her back. They're like bending her arms back and they're like, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. So I guess in the midst of them fighting, the taxi man must have called the police or the police were already outside. I don't even know, but all I know is they got there extremely fast. There was no time wasted. Them cops were there. Okay, so after that, we got the car and we're like trying to tell the cops, like, it's okay. It was just a little altercation. We're all friends here. Everything is fine. Just let us go. We're going to go back to our resort. We're not going to cause any more problems. The cops were not trying to hear that at all. For one, I honestly don't even think that they even understood what we were even saying to begin with, which was the main issue, because we're like screaming and yelling and panicking, and to them not speaking any English, they probably thought like we were being mad aggressive and trying to like hurt them, which is, now that I go back and think about it, I think that's why they reacted the way that they reacted, because they just didn't know what we were saying. You just see a bunch of angry black women going all like this in your face and you don't even know what we're saying. But so after that, the friend that she was fighting basically felt as though it wasn't fair for just her to go to jail since they both were fighting. So she basically tells the cops, like, arrest me, take me with you, like literally, here's my wrist, lock me up too. So of course she gets locked up. Now I'm in full panic mode. Drunkenness is out the window, sober right up, and I'm like, oh my God, like what is going on? My friends are going to jail and we're in Mexico. What to do? Like, we're not in the US. We are literally in a whole different country and they're going to jail. So I'm like panicking. I'm like snapping at this point. I just see red.
So there was nothing you could do in that situation. And that's probably what happened. So let's watch part 2.
Before I went back into the cell, they had me, you know, take a little picture with the thing. This is like insane. Now at this point, it's just me and the third friend. Let's just say I'm the fourth friend. Me and the third friend, we're like full panic mode. She's basically telling me like, calm down, please. Like if you go to jail, then y'all 3 in jail. What am I going to do? I'm going to be left by myself. I'm not going to know what to do. And I'm going to be in full panic mode. Like, please calm down. Like, you have to calm down. So I'm like, okay, let me calm down for her. Us two and the guys who were trying to go to the Airbnb with us, they call us a taxi so we can like head to the police station. This is blinding as fuck. They call the taxi so we can head to the police station to try to bail them out and see like what's going on and to see what we can do. On the way to the police station, I'm on the phone with my mom. I'm basically like in panic mode. I'm like, Mom, they got arrested. We were having a good time. I'm on my way to the jail. My mom's like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like trying to tell her the story and I'm like full frantic. Everyone is like, you have to calm down. Just breathe. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna go to the jail. We're gonna bail them out and then we're just gonna go back to the resort and finish the rest of the trip like nothing ever happened. Okay, so we're pulling up to the police station and I'm like, hello, I'm trying to bail out my 2 Monena friends. Monena means like black girl, if you guys didn't know. I'm like, my 2 Americano Monena friends, they were here and they were arrested. Like, what can I do to bail them out? Da, da, da. There's 2 cops. They're like, it's like everything I said went through one ear and out the other. They're like, who you on the phone with? Because like, mind you, I'm still on the phone with my mom. Like, my phone's in my hand. I'm like talking like this. And they're like, who you on the phone with? And I'm like, why does that matter? I don't think you guys understanding me. I'm here for my 2 friends. I'm trying to bail them out. They're not listening to nothing I'm saying. They're just so concerned with who the hell I'm on the phone with. And they want to know their name and number. So I basically say, I'm not giving you the name and number. Like, why? What does that have to do with anything? Why would I tell you who I'm on the phone with? Why does that matter? I'm here to bail out my friends. Y'all tripping. Wasn't too much talking after that. They were full on agitated about me not answering their questions and telling them who I'm on the phone with. So they didn't want to hear nothing else from me. They straight snatched my phone out of my hand, put my wrists behind my back, locked my ass up, pulled off like my chain that was around my neck, took off my glasses that I had in my head, my earrings, my bracelet, my watch. Like, they took everything out. They took my purse and like emptied everything out on the table, locked my ass right up with them. Before I went back into the cell, they had me, you know, take a little picture with the thing. This is like insane. I took the picture with the thing and they threw me right into the cell with them 2 bitches. I'm livid at this point. Like, I can't believe what's happening. I cannot believe my eyes. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And of course, them 2 still going back and forth arguing. I'm just like, wake up. We are in jail. This is not a joke. I don't know if y'all think this is TV. I don't know if y'all are just still drunk, if y'all is tripping, but this is real life. Like, we are in prison. All of us have like career jobs. We have things going for ourselves. We've never been arrested before. At least I haven't. And it's just like, this is like serious. Like, I'm a whole mom. Like, it was insane. And they were just still going on and on and on and on and on and fighting in the jail cell about nothing that even mattered. Like, honestly, what was the fight about? You were mad because your friend wanted to go to the Airbnb and didn't want to come back. After she agreed to come, she got into the car. What was there still to argue about? Why were you guys still going back and forth? It's like, the birthday girl was edging her on. I'm not even going to lie, because she was already in the car. So it's like, what is there else to talk about? Why are y'all still arguing? We're on our way to the resort. The drama is over. Y'all were just going on and on and on and on. End up fighting. End up getting arrested. And now I'm thrown in here because of y'all, of trying to protect y'all and bail y'all out and see what the hell's going on with y'all. I get thrown into the motherfucking jail. So I'm trying to be the peacemaker here. And I'm like, everything is going to be okay. I'm like, the fourth girl is going to come. She's going to save the day. Ha! Was we fooled? Literally like 25 minutes later, here comes the last girl. She's cuffed, locked, hands cuffed, locked on wrists, thrown into jail right with us. So I'm like, why are you in here? Like, I'm sitting there thinking that you were coming in here to save the day and you were going to protect us and bail us out and this, that, and the third. How the hell are you arrested? She gets arrested because she was coming after me to see where I was at. And when she walked into the jail cell, she still had on her bathing suit from the pool party. And they basically say, you can't come dressed like this in a police station. So boom, you're going to jail. So now, I'm not going to lie. At this point, I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope. I'm like, wow, like this is real. All four of us are in jail at this point. Who's going to bail us out? We don't know anybody out here. We're literally in the middle of nowhere, literally. What are we going to do? They took our phones. We can't call anybody. Sometime later, maybe like an hour or so, I see one of the guys from the pool party. He was talking to the judge and other, cops and stuff that was there. So I'm like, yes, I'm telling him, I'm like, please, 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 bail me out. Like, I'm between the bars. I'm like, bail me out, please. So he's like, calm down. It's like, I got you. They shut the door. Literally, kid you not, 10 minutes later, he's thrown in, locked up. So I'm like, how did you get locked up? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, this is fucking insane. The way that the jail was, like, set up, the girl cell was directly right next to the, like, boy cell, but there was, like, a brick wall in between it. So we can't really see, but we can hear them, like, loud and clear. So all you hear is him when he went in there. He's like, if y'all touch me, I'm gonna fuck y'all up. This ain't that. So I'm just like, this is, like, insane. I'm asking him, like, how did he get arrested? He's like, I don't know. I came in here to try to get y'all out, and they locked me up. Now, at this point, I'm, like, low-key losing hope. I'm like, yo, we're really about to go to jail. We're about to get processed and really, like, jumpsuits and all. We're going to jail, and then we're all the way in Mexico. I don't know their rules here. I don't know, like, how long we have to sit. Like, I was in full panic mode. Like, in my head, though, like, I was definitely very more of the stronger ones of the four when we were in there. But in my head, I'm not gonna lie, your girl was panicking. So, y'all, luckily, before he came in to try to save us, he called his friends. Some of them that were back at the Airbnb, I guess, that didn't come to the pool party. So they were already on their way.
If there's a part 3, I'll let you guys know what it is, like what happened next. And clearly she must have gotten out because she's telling the story about it. But I just don't know what happened after that. But my opinion on the video is that you have to be wary of where you go, especially when you leave the country. Mexico, they don't play over there. Any country you go to, they don't play. You go to Dubai, you can't be cussing. You can't be having things off the shoulder. You have to be very careful of how you act when you go out on vacation. But, I guess, when you get really, really intoxicated, you are tending to have a little bit of an attitude depending on who you are. So, if you agree with this video and you have an opinion of your own, comment below. This is Life with Shauna Renee. If there is a part 3, I'll definitely upload it. But I'm out. Bye.